Helen Taft became First Lady in 1909. One of the first things she did was to address having cherry trees planted around the tidal basin at Potomac Park. The tidal basin in the early 20th century was a mess. There was a speedway where people raced their carriages at a top speed of 15 miles an hour, but there was really nothing to draw people or to make it a beautiful place for people to gather and enjoy nature. And Helen Taft wanted to change that. So one of the first things she did when she became First Lady was to ask for trees to be planted. They were requested from nurseries in Pennsylvania, but the Japanese heard about her interest and they decided to give 2,000 trees to the United States in her honor, from the city of Tokyo to the city of Washington, as a gift honoring the American support of Japan in the Russo-Japanese War. 2,000 trees arrived in January of 1910. Everyone was shocked because the trees that were sent were older and very tall and bug infested. So it was decided that they would have to be burned. In fact, President Taft himself made the decision that they would have to be burned. The Japanese were very accommodating and understanding and decided to send 3,000 trees, which arrived in 1912. And it's those that we still have a few of around the tidal basin. This is the north section of the tidal basin within view of the Washington Monument, where many of the original trees have been planted. You can tell the older ones because they're wider. They also have gnarly trunks, overarching branches, very typical of the Yoshinos, which are the dominant variety of cherry tree around the tidal basin. This is where Helen Taft would have planted the first cherry blossom tree that came with the shipment of 1912. These cherry blossom trees wouldn't be here if it weren't for Helen Taft. While many people were enchanted with all things Japanese in the late 19th century, they loved the architecture, the culture, the pictures, the plant material, and it was due to her that the trees are here today.